and I'm going to be doing a shoe review on the America Westgates. Now, there is still life in these shoes, and I can still skate them, but they wore out kind of weird, and now they feel kind of funny. They started to feel really funny on my feet after a while. For some reason, it happens in the right shoe over where my pinky toe would be. It feels weird, like really weird. I'm not too sure how to explain it, but it just does that. And I think I went a little bit too big in the shoe. I got a size 8.5, which would usually fit, but I think really size 8 does it for me. But anyhow, on with the review of the America Westgates. This shoe features a mid-top collar that is medium thickly padded, and it protects your ankles very well. That's actually my favorite thing about these shoes is the collar. I absolutely love the collar on these shoes. The tongue is thin to medium padded. I personally feel it's a little bit short, but it's not too short. The toe caps on the shoes are a little bit on the pointy side, even though, yeah, both of them are worn down quite a bit, which naturally, yes, that does make them more pointy, but when I first got them, they were on the pointy side already. There's not much padding to protect your toes from your board landing on top of your feet, which happens to me a lot. So I did have some pretty bad toe hits in these. So if you like pointy toe caps, you know, this would be a good shoe for you in that aspect of it. The toe caps are also pretty durable along the foxing tape. They last pretty well, but one problem I did have with the stitching on the shoe is that the stitching did not hold together very well at all. I got a rip on the inside of the right shoe, and I had to put duct tape and shoe glue over it to get it put back together. And then on the left shoe, I got a huge rip across there. Then I couldn't find my shoe glue, so I just duct taped it. And then after I did that, I noticed that on the right shoe wore up kind of funny, so it feels really weird when I wear them now, and that's why I had to stop skating them. The soles of the shoe is a 400 MBS gum base sole, and it holds up pretty well. It'll wear out over time, of course, but I didn't have any problems with them. The board feel with these shoes was very nice. The midsole is a EVA foam midsole. It gets the job done to an extent, but it definitely, let me see what's under that. Now there's looks like you got polyurethane. Yeah, there's no System G2, but you do have this polyurethane midsole as well, along with the EVA foam on top of it, which is actually stitched in, and I kind of tore it out a little bit. But the polyurethane works pretty well. It's not as good as the System G2, but it gets the job done. I did get a little bit of heel bruise though, but nothing too major. Nothing too major to where if I'm walking it hurt, you know. It only hurt like if I were to skate drops. Overall, I would say that this was a very nice shoe. Would I get another pair? Yes, I would. A half size smaller than a size 8.5. It's very nice. The only problem I did have was with the stitching coming apart very easily. One of my friends actually, he was just walking around and the tongue like just kind of ripped off at from the toe cap, which is kind of funny, but that's sad at the same time, very sad, and I would expect better from America. But you know, that stuff does happen. Sometimes things just aren't stitched on right. consistency is a very hard thing to have with products. And that is the review on the Emerica Westgate. Possibly one of my favorite shoes, but my most favorite shoe is the Emerica Reynolds 3. But this shoe is also very nice, and I would get another pair.